Hundreds of people from diverse religious backgrounds flocked the Pumwani Riyadh Mosque in Majengo, Kamukunji, Nairobi for its open day, seeking to learn more about Islamic teaching. The event, attended by officials from the National Counter-Terrorism Center, was hailed as a step toward fostering religious harmony. Organizers emphasized the importance of dialogue and inclusivity in building peaceful coexistence. Visitors engaged with clerics and community leaders in interactive sessions. From Nairobi in Laikipia, outrage erupted at Laikipia University after the tragic death of a first-year media student, Hilary Vulimu, who slipped during a hike at Subukia Falls and later succumbed to injuries. Students accused the university of negligence, citing delays in emergency response and lack of ambulance support. Protest split onto the Nyahururu-Nakuru highway, paralyzing transport as demonstrators demanded leadership overhaul. The administration disputed claims, insisting it coordinated with Michael Nursing Home for an ambulance transfer. Officials expressed regret and pledged support for the bereaved family.
Kuna student amepata shida. So badala ambulance respond immediately, hata kama ni pesa tungelipa, anasema leta reg number, unaona? Alafu wakapigia driver.
Driver anasema ni holiday.
Hadi ni holiday.
Haya. Wakapigia the guy. Comrade. Sasa wakati wanapigia dere, the guy ametolewa pale kwa mteremko.
Deputy President Kindiki has vowed to crush banditry and cattle rustling in Meru County, warning criminals that their days are numbered. Speaking at Muchiune Market, Kindiki said security forces have been mobilized for ground and aerial operations. He promised intensified crackdowns in Samburu and Geta Forest with joint efforts by KDF and police. Kindiki accused opposition leaders of politicizing insecurity instead of supporting government action.
Serikali ya Kenya itatumia nguvu zote za vita na majeshi na askari na vifaru na ndege kukabiliana na wale wabajambazi wa Nyambe.
Still on matters in security, members of parliament from the Meru County have demanded the resignation of Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen over rising insecurity in northern grazing zones. Led by Mburi, Member of Parliament Kindiki Mugambi, the legislators accused the ministry of failing to curb banditry and cattle rustling. Communities in Mburi, Igembe and Tigania constituencies are living in fear after repeated attacks that have claimed lives and stolen livestock. The MPs want urgent deployment of multi-agency security units, recovery of stolen animals, and compensation for victims. They insist that lasting solutions require joint efforts between national and county governments.
Sasa nauliza ni kitu gani imekosekana kwa serikali? Pia tunaambiwa kila wakati CS Murkomen anakuja, jana DIG, juzi DIG alikuwa hapa Langat. Inaonekana kuna kitu wa Meru hawaambiwi, if their votes are not important enough. Mimi upande wangu mimi nasema CS Murkomen should resign because he has not been able to control hii banditry, because wakati tulikuwa CS alikuwa Professor Kindiki hule ako naibu wa rais, sasa at least ilikuwa contained.
Laikipia County marked International Day of Forest with the planting of over 30,000 seedlings across its forests. Speaking at Nyahururu Golf Club, County Forest Conservator Peter Koro said the initiative contributes to Kenya's ambitious 15 billion tree cover target. He noted the effort has reduced human-wildlife conflicts and curbed illegal logging. Communities, the county, and the national government joined hands in the exercise. Koro emphasized the importance of indigenous trees for timber, medicine, and ecosystem balance.
Kupanda miti inachangia pakubwa kuleta usalama. Kwa sababu sasa kukata miti kiholela ndio inaleta mzozo kwa jamii. So hii kupanda miti ndio inatuletea usalama, kwa sababu kila jamii sasa watapata lishe nzuri kwa mifuko yao. Pia tumeshuhudia
Still on matters tree planting, in Nyandarua County, 48,300 trees were planted in Geta Forest, marking a bold step in restoring the region's ecosystem. Of this, 48,000 seedlings went into the forest itself, while 300 were planted at Geta Secondary School. The initiative aims to rejuvenate 30 hectares of harvested land, ensuring sustainability for future generations. Presided over by Tourism and Wildlife Cabinet Secretary Rebecca Miano during International Day of Forest, the event carried the theme Forest and Economies. And that's it from the Eastleigh Voice News Desk. I'm Zainab Said.